Okay, hi everyone. So in this video, right, we are going to look at the 2012 A-Level H2 Math paper. Paper 1, question 1, which is on system of equations. Now let's take a look at the questions together. A cinema sells tickets at 3 different prices depending on the age of the customer. So the categories are under 16, between 16 to 65, and over 65 years. There are 3 groups of people, A, B, C, who go to the cinema on the same day. And then we are given the following table of information. Write down and solve equations to find the cost of a ticket for each of the age categories, 4 marks. Okay, a lot of time for students who struggle with such a system of equation questions, I notice that they do not even know how to start. So a personal suggestion from me is always look out for things that you do not know. For example, in this question, I know the number of people in each group in each age category. But what I do not know is the cost of tickets. Therefore, we let X, Y, Z denote the cost of a ticket for the categories under 16, 16 to 65, and above 65 respectively. Okay, so once we have that, let's go back to the table of information and focus on the first row. We know that in group A, there are 9 people who are under 16, 6 of them between 16 to 65, and 4 of them over 65 years old. And the total cost of tickets for group A is $162.03. So we can use this information to form an equation. All right. So there are 9 packs under 16. So this will be the cost of tickets for them, 9 times X. For the 6 of them who are between 16 to 65, they will be paying $6Y. For the 4 of them over 65 years old, 4 times Z, because the cost of ticket for each of them above 65 is Z dollars. And altogether, the total cost of tickets for Group A, 162.03. We will do the same thing for Group B and C. So Group B, we have 7 under 16, 5 between 16 and 65, and 3 above 65. The total cost of tickets for them is 128.36. And we do the same for the last group. Okay, so once we have formed the 3 equations, okay, how to know whether we have sufficient information to solve the question? The number of equations that you have should be the same as the number of unknowns you have. So in this case, you have 3 unknowns, x, y, z. You need 3 equations, which we already do. Next, we will go to the GC. Okay. Go to Add, Simultaneous Equation Solver. After that, this time now we have 3 equations, 3 unknowns. Select accordingly, and then key in the equations that you have. Now, I know some of you are using a newer versions of GC, so what you see on your screen is slightly different from mine, but it does not matter because it solves the same functions. After you are done keying the equations into the GC, you solve them, all right? And you will get this. By default, okay, the answers that you get on your GC is in fraction. So if you do not want them to be in fraction, you press this button, it will change your answers to decimal. In this question, we want the solution to be in decimal because we are talking about money, the cost of tickets. So X is 765, Y is 985, and Z is 852. Okay, so let's bring those values back to our working. Using GC, X is 765. Y 985, 852. Okay, so under 16 ticket is 765. 16 to 65 ticket is 985 over a 65 ticket is 852. Okay, and there you have it, the equations as well as the values of the unknowns.